2025 property tax appeal season, and the deadline is coming fast. You are in a time crunch and want to fill out Georgia's tax appeal form as quickly as possible, right? Then you've come to the right place. In this video, I am dispensing with discussions relating to Georgia's tax appeal process and recent 2025 changes. This video assumes you have your annual assessment notice in front of you. It is formally known as the PT-311-A form. You need this form before you can proceed. If you don't have your assessment form, you will need to get it and come back to this video. If you need more instruction, I have another video that is longer and goes into a bit more detail and discussion. I also have a book newly revised for 2025, Tax Freeze: How to File and Win Property Tax Appeals in Georgia, if you want to learn more about Georgia's property tax appeal process. The book is available on Amazon Kindle for less than $10. Paperback version is also available on Amazon for a few dollars more. Otherwise, let's get to the bare bone approach to filling out Georgia's tax appeal form. The goal here is to do the bare minimum to preserve your tax appeal rights. You deal with the rest later. I want to make sure you are clear on this particular approach in this video. If you are in a time crunch, you may want to consider filing your tax appeal electronically if your county offers that option. In this video, we are focused on doing the minimum for the paper appeal form. You will have to adapt this presentation for electronic filing. Starting out, fill out the top portion of the form. It is the contact information section. It's easy and straightforward. Print your full name, mailing address, phone number, and email address. This information is used by the tax assessor's office and the Board of Equalization. During the appeal process, you will receive postal mail, emails, or even phone calls. Communications and notices come at unpredictable times, so only list active contact information you will check. In the next section, check the real box for real estate property appeal. The property ID number is your county's unique identifier for your parcel or property. This is very important to get right, and it's listed on your assessment form. Your appeal could be disregarded if your tax assessor's office can't correctly identify which property your appeal form is for. In the property description field, I write the street address of the property being appealed to further support identifying the correct parcel or property. In the account number field, this is generally an optional field. I will write it in if it is provided on the assessment form. Otherwise, I just leave it blank. Some counties list the account number on the assessment notice, some counties don't. It's not a big deal if you don't have the account number. Under grounds for appeal, at minimum, check the value box. For most owners of single-family homes, you want to select the BOE option, the Board of Equalization. It's the free option. Under owner's value assertion, this is the dollar value you believe that your property should be assessed at as of January 1, 2025. I can tell you from personal experience that I almost always get this number wrong and put too high a number in my effort to be fair, only to later regret it. I would later do research, pull sales comps, inspect the property, and realize I hurt my own efforts by writing a number that was too high. I hate it when that happens. Don't let this happen to you. Generally, the sales comps you are looking for are the prior year's sales comps. For example, 2025 property tax appeals reference sales values from January 1, 2024 to December 31, 2024. Don't use any 2025 sales information. That is a big mistake inexperienced people and real estate agents make. Sales comps tend to skew high because most sold homes are cleaned up, repaired, updated, and retail-ready homes. You need to make a lower value adjustment to account for homes that are occupied, have wear and tear, and deferred maintenance issues. Bottom line, do yourself a favor and write in a lower value number than a higher value number, even if you feel it's a ridiculous number. You can always agree to settle the appeal at a higher value later, but you can't settle a lower value than what you wrote. Under property owner comments, there are only 2 lines to write comments. It's very tight, and you can't write a lot. Generally, I highlight the most significant factors affecting the value from highest impact to lowest impact. Some items might be roof, siding, foundation, HVAC issues, etc. I end the comment section by including a phrase, "more info forthcoming." I always include additional evidence at some point in the appeal process. In this time crunch scenario, you aren't providing any evidence at this point. You are doing the bare minimum for now. Under property class, select residential box for any appeal of single-family homes. Quadruplexes and larger are considered commercial. The next thing you want to absolutely remember is to sign the appeal form. If you don't sign the appeal form, your appeal will be rejected. Sign with a blue ink pen. Some employees are very insistent on verifying original signatures on an appeal form. Speaking of being insistent, my cat Lexi insists that you swipe that like button to help spread this video to more property owners like yourself. And as a special bonus, if you hit that like button, I will make sure Lexi gets a special treat. Under the last section in the agent information section, this is for people who want assistance with their tax appeal. The agent section does not mean real estate agent, insurance agent, or anything like that. Agent in the context of this tax appeal form is someone who you would designate and give authorization to receive information on the appeal, including postal mail, phone calls, or emails relating to the tax appeal. For the purposes of a time crunch scenario, we're going to ignore this section entirely. It's not required. You can always add an agent later through a letter of authorization. As I stated earlier, this video is meant to explain how to do the bare minimum to fill out Georgia's tax appeal form, the PT-311-A, to preserve your appeal rights. Because if you don't get this basic form filled out and delivered before the 45-day deadline, your appeal is dead for the current year. Don't miss that deadline. It will be costly to you to miss the deadline. When you complete the form, sign it, hand deliver it, or mail it in ASAP before the deadline. Providing evidence, supporting documents, and going through the rest of the appeal process to get your tax freeze requires more homework later. You will ultimately need to research, look up, and review sales comps, do a property inspection, and make notes of damages, defects, and deferred maintenance issues. You should also take good photos as part of your evidence. You do all these and other things to prepare for a settlement negotiation or a Board of Equalization hearing later on in the process. To help you prepare for what comes next, you should get a copy of my newly revised book, Tax Freeze: How to File and Win Property Tax Appeals in Georgia. It's available on Amazon in both Kindle ebook format and printed paperback format. I suggest you watch this next video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you over in that video.